So number 11, the image of point A, that is 6, 4 in terms of coordinates, is A prime 3, 4 and a translation vector. Find the translation vector. We need to find the translation vector. Remember this one, it is under the vector analysis one, that is in form 2. The last part of it, we call it translation. The translation is one of the isomeric transformation that does not change the shape and the size of that object when it is transformed to an image. For this one, how do you find the translation vectors when you are given the image and the object? I remember when you want to find this the image and you have translation and the object, you need to take the object plus translation, you get the image. If you take object plus translation, you get the image. And for this one, we have been given the image and the object is 6, 4 and the image is 3, 4. How do you find the translation? We're supposed to read them in terms of column 3, 4 minus 6, 4, because this one is our image. 3, 4 minus 6, 4, it will give us negative 3, 0. So this one is our translation. Because I remember the translation, we're supposed to add it direct to what we have in the object. So if we have the coordinates of the object and the translation, we added them directly so that it can give us the image that is in x and y direction. For this one, we were supposed to take 3, 4 minus 6, 4, it will give us negative 3, 0. Then translation vector is equivalent to 3, 0. We have not been told to put it to either to write it in coordinates or in column vectors, but I will advise you to leave it. Most of the times translation vector is written in terms of column vectors. So I want us to put an emphasis on translation. Translation is only added direct to the object. If you have the coordinates of the object, that is, for example, this one is in 2 dimensions, it means that it is the movement along the x and the y axis. If you make a step, which distance have you covered in the x axis and what distance have you covered in the y axis? When you come to form 3, we have vector analysis 2, whereby we are talking about 3 dimensions. If you make one step in amnesia, you are moving to 3 directions, or you have moved a given distance in 3 directions, that is x, y, and we have another direction, that is z. So that is how we were supposed to tackle such a question, the translation vectors. Sometimes you can also be given object and the translation to find the image. So you're supposed to take the object